The year was 1587, a time of exploration and new beginnings. Over 100 men, women, and children set sail from England, leaving behind their familiar lives. They were headed to Roanoke Island, off the coast of what is now North Carolina, a land full of promise and potential. These brave souls were to establish Roanoke Colony, a new English settlement in the New World, hoping to create a better future. Led by Governor John White, the colonists were filled with dreams of a prosperous life, envisioning a thriving community. They envisioned a thriving community where they could live in peace and prosperity. They were determined to build a new life for themselves across the vast ocean, despite the unknown challenges ahead. The journey was long and perilous, filled with unpredictable weather and rough seas. The colonists faced storms and disease on their voyage, testing their resilience and determination. But their spirits remained high, fueled by the hope of a brighter future and the promise of a new beginning. Upon reaching Roanoke Island, they set about building houses and planting crops, eager to establish their new home. They believed they were creating a permanent home for themselves and their descendants, a place where they could thrive for generations. Little did they know, their story would take a much darker turn, filled with uncertainty and mystery. The Roanoke colony's tale would become one of history's most baffling mysteries, leaving behind more questions than answers. Governor White had to return to England for supplies, a journey that was both necessary and perilous. He left the colony in the capable hands of his people, trusting them to maintain the settlement in his absence. He expected to be reunited with them within a few short years, bringing back the much-needed provisions. However, fate had other plans. The seas were treacherous, and delays were inevitable. When White finally returned to Roanoke in 1590, he was met with an eerie silence that chilled him to the bone. The once bustling settlement was deserted, a ghost town where life had once thrived. Houses stood empty, belongings lay abandoned, as if the colonists had left in a hurry. There was no sign of the colonists he had left behind, no trace of their existence. Fear and confusion gripped White's heart. He was overwhelmed by the mystery that lay before him. What had become of the Roanoke colonists? Where had they gone? These questions haunted him. The colony's disappearance was as sudden as it was complete, leaving no clues behind. No trace of struggle or violence was found, adding to the enigma. The colonists seemingly vanished into thin air, leaving behind an unsettling mystery that endures to this day. The only clue White discovered was a single word carved into a fence post, Croatoan, a word that deepened the mystery even further. Theories abound about the fate of the Roanoke colonists. Some believe the settlers were attacked by Native Americans. However, there is no archaeological evidence to support this theory. Others speculate that disease ravaged the colony, forcing the survivors to flee. But this doesn't explain the lack of any remains or graves. Another theory suggests the colonists integrated with a nearby Native American tribe called the Croatoan. This theory holds some weight due to the carving found by White. Perhaps the colonists sought refuge with the friendly Croatoan people. The possibility of assimilation is a compelling one. It speaks to the resilience and adaptability of the human spirit in the face of adversity. Section 4. The Croatoan Clue. The word Croatoan has become synonymous with the enduring mystery of Roanoke, a puzzle that has fascinated historians and enthusiasts alike for centuries. It is the most tantalizing piece of evidence in the unsolved case, a single word that has sparked countless theories and debates. The Croatoan were a Native American tribe known to have a peaceful relationship with the Roanoke colonists, sharing resources and knowledge. Some believe the carving suggests the colonists went to live with the Croatoan for protection or aid, seeking refuge in a time of crisis. However, extensive searches for evidence of the colonists among the Croatoan have yielded little concrete proof, leaving the mystery unsolved. The mystery of the Croatoan carving continues to puzzle historians today, as they sift through clues and artifacts. Was it a message of desperation, a sign of hope, or perhaps a plea for help in their final moments? Or perhaps a red herring in a much larger puzzle, a distraction from the true fate of the lost colonists? The answer remains lost to time, a secret that may never be fully uncovered. Section 5. Unanswered Questions. The Roanoke colony's disappearance is a haunting reminder of the unforgiving nature of the past. It stands as a stark testament to the fragility of human life, particularly in the face of the unknown. The mystery continues to fascinate and intrigue us centuries later. What truly happened to the lost colonists of Roanoke? Did they meet a tragic end, or did they find a new beginning elsewhere? The answer, hidden beneath layers of time and speculation, continues to elude us. Perhaps someday, the truth will be revealed. Until then, the mystery of Roanoke endures, a chilling whisper in the annals of history.